Oi, oi, top of the morning to you. Here we are. We just got done with a workout. And the AM message is this. I was just in that workout there. Cardio, be honest, not my favourite. But you know what it is, discipline. You got to do things you hate like you love them. Thank you, Mike Tyson. Thank you for the inspiration. There you go. Do things you hate like you love it. So anyway, the message of today is 5 more seconds. I was just there and I'm at the end of my workout. I've pushed it. We did 4 rounds of this cardio drill. It takes 45 minutes or whatever. And honestly, after 1 round, I wanted to quit. After 2 rounds, my brain's telling me, well, you've done half. You've had a long week. You train twice a day. It's cardio. Quit again. Stop. You've got your workout in. Push forward. 3rd round. Take it off. My brain's saying, take it off. You can do it in the 4th. Just put it in the 4th. All the time against myself. I didn't listen to that voice. It was there. I heard it. I heard the voice. I didn't listen to it. But my message today is, at the end of the workout, we did a 2-minute plank. And I felt all right doing it. But when he said minutes ago, I was like, oh man. My brain went, you ain't getting there. Isn't it amazing how, like, our head is sometimes our worst enemy? It's not a cheerleader. Most of the time, it's telling us we're a piece of shit. We ain't good enough. We look ugly. Sorry for swearing. Get a bit passionate sometimes. And my vocabulary ain't that big, but I'll work on it. So anyway, we get, what do you call it? We get this, I get angry. I guess I get angry at it. I'm getting emotions because I'm like, why is that voice not on my side? I don't know, man. That's Mike Tyson as well. Praise be to Allah. I'm in a Mike Tyson mode today. He struggled with addiction, right? And he's probably got that voice in his head. I recently watched Arnold Schwarzenegger documentary on Netflix. He's got that voice in his head. He said he used to come away from these Mr. Olympia tournaments. Every tournament he won, he would be the strongest man in the world, meant to have the best body in the world, factually, Mr. Olympia, Mr. Universe. He said in his own mind, no, and the way he spoke, you could tell he was totally being honest. He was going, how is this piece of shit body gonna win this tournament? Look at the state. He would have to psych himself up. He would have to be overconfident. He would have to, big himself up in front of people. Overconfident. But in his head, he's saying, there's a part of him saying, you've got a shit body. Wow, what's this all about? But anyway, that voice is going on. We've established there's that voice. Everybody's got it, all right? So I don't want to, no more blame, no more victim. Everybody's dealing with the inner critic. Ooh, sound like a scientist now. The inner critic. So, what my thing is today, the message of the day, here it is. Just say to yourself, 5 more seconds. And count down from 5 into your head. And get a little win. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Win. And then go, you know what? Let's do 5 more. And I did that all the way down to a minute. All the way down to 2 minutes. I never stopped the plank. And I swear on my life, I wanted to stop after a minute. All the time. And my body felt like it couldn't do it. I'd have been like, it's touch and go. I don't know. Even if my life depended on it. But when I flipped that switch in my mind, and I flipped the switch on the voice, and I just said 5 more seconds, and I established a little win, a little mini goal, and I accomplished it. I don't know, maybe a neuron fired, maybe they joined, maybe something happened in my brain and that gave me a little bit more energy. Ooh, you're onto something here. Maybe I'll keep going. It's like when you follow the breadcrumbs, Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel life. Do you know what I mean? Don't look at the bigger picture. Sometimes it's overwhelming. Don't look at I've got another minute to go. Bring it down to 5 seconds. By the way, I'm not copying. This is probably nothing new. I've just come up with this today. There's probably variations on it. Like mini goals, they work. That's how we're wired. Human beings are wired this way. So when something feels overwhelming, perhaps, I don't know, let's be honest, you could go through a bereavement. You could go through the loss of a job. You could go through the loss of a relationship. You could go through, perhaps, you want to buy a house. You want to save a certain amount of money. Sometimes it's nice to have that goal, but then establish these mini goals. Establish those 5-second wins. You know, break it down, and establish those little wins. It's gonna re-energize you, vitalize you, synergize you. So there you go. That's my little share this morning. You know, my voice told me not even to do this video. When I thought, oh, shall I do a video this morning after I got out of class? I'll do it on that 5-second thing I've just done. My inner critic, no word of a lie, went, nah, man, that's shit. Don't do that video. That's proper shit. Who want 5 seconds? It's stupid. You see what we're all dealing with? This is why we've got to push through. This is why we've got to do uncomfortable things. We push through. We get familiar with that nonsense. We get familiar with saying, hey, I'm in charge. You've got that good wolf, that bad wolf inside you. I'm feeding the good wolf. I'm getting into action. Okay? So, if you're watching this, I love you. Have a great day. Set yourself up for little wins. That might be just making your bed today. That might be just making that phone call that you've been putting off to the dentist, to the doctor. You know, set yourself up for a little win. You might have a goal at the end of the week to see the doctor. We'll start today. Book the appointment. It's a nice little win. Maybe then you'll have a glass of water. Oh, maybe then you'll have an apple a day and you'll keep the doctor away. Who knows? Anyway, I've talked enough. Vacom Deus.